Hey everyone, Coder Steve here. In this video I'm going to show a little add-on for the shopping cart add-on. This was requested in one of my videos as a comment. So I'm going to go to my videos and we're going to see what the user said. And click comments. And then we'll go to I have responded. And it was put here by Nicholas Lobo 20 hours ago. Hi, your videos have helped me with my mini project. I'm doing a grocery website for my project. Can you make a video of a website where multiple users can register and log in? And a shopping cart, which is separate for each user who logs in. Example, if I register and log in, then my cart will have some items. If another user logs in and he sees his cart, but not my cart, please try this, will be helpful for me. Need within 2 days by 11th December. Well, this was posted 20 hours ago. And I said, hi, sure, I'll try to add something to the channel on this, but cannot guarantee within 2 days. Well, we've replied backwards and forth a little bit. Anyway, he asked if it could be done by the 15th, so I thought, I'll have a little look at it now. And this was 31 minutes ago. I said, I'll do the code now. We'll add a video for you shortly. Please like and subscribe. So if you like my video, please subscribe. Any questions, please comment below. And please like, because this helps me out a lot with my channel. So here we go, we'll have a look at the website and I'll log out of that one because I'm going to go back through what I've done and we'll go back to the users and I'm going to delete the user I created so you can see it all starting afresh. Right, so we go back to the login system and we're going to create a user. I'll get the details, which I'll put in a notepad file. I'm going to copy this, because otherwise you see my personal details keep popping up and it's quite annoying. So we'll log into the, we'll make the account first. Nick, as the username is Nick, the password is Nick, register the account. So then we log into the account. We'll call it Nick, and we log in. Right, there's nothing here. This is the shop system add-on I created before. So I'm going to put a box in here, similar to this box, but it's going to say add to cart details. So I'll get the code I created and I'll use it from here. I've got it in a notepad file and I'll show you it and how it works. So we paste that in here. And we save to website. Now if I refresh the website, I've got an add to cart system. This is what I wrote out earlier. I've got products, I've put them in the same table that I created, used the same bit of code from this table in the shop system add-on. So I've just put it in here and I've changed the buttons to say, instead of saying buy now, they say add to cart. Then I've put a little your cart items equals, there's nothing in there. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. And then I've put another little table using the same style sheet as these tables, which should show the cart items that have been added. So that's where the add to cart system will be displayed. So we need to make this work now by creating some details, a database table for it, etc. So we'll go there now. You go to cPanel. Open your PHP My Admin, because this takes you to your database. And in your database is where you're going to create your table called cart. So if we go to the structure of the database, I'm going to create a table and I'm going to call it cart. And I'm going to give it 5 columns. So I'll create that now and click go. There you go. Right, this is the structure. So I'm going to get the details and put them in one by one so you can see. The first one's going to be obviously ID. So I paste that in there. The second one is going to be the product, as in the name of the product. The third one is going to be the quantity, as in how many, but in this simple tutorial it'll probably be using 1. Then the price, or the cost, or whatever you want to call it. And then finally, the username of the user that's logged in. So the first one, we're going to give an int, and we're going to give it values 11, make it auto increment and be the primary key. Because every time a product's added to the cart, it's going to increment 1 on. So then product, we're going to give that variable character 50. So we copy that. And then quantity, again, int, and that one can be 11. Then price is going to be decimal, and we're going to give that one 10,2, and the username again is going to be a variable character, and we're going to give that one 50 again. So we'll save that, and there you go. We've got a table called cart, but there's nothing in there at the moment, absolutely blank. So if you click browse, you'll see you've got ID, product, quantity, price, and username. You can change these, edit these to match the script. So I've only called them these because that's how I designed the script, but you can change them should you want. So we need to look at the system in place on the add to cart of the website. So we've got these tables here. If you look at these tables and a little add to cart button, these are actually, there's the add to cart system header, then the products, and these are, each one of these stands for a new product. So I can add another product by simply just copying this next one, pasting it in, and call that bike 2, changing this one to say it could cost 60 instead of 30, but make sure I change it here as the price because that's the value to match that. Username, quantity 1, product, and call that bike 2. So if I add that and save to website, you'll see it change. And I'll refresh the page. There you go, look, I've got bike 2 there now. I'd buy just these three just now. Now I've got bike 2. So that's that bit of code where you can add products. But then these buttons add to cart. There's the cart items equals 0 because I haven't actually added any to the cart. There's nothing in the cart in the database at all. So there's nothing there. So that's it. So if you look back at the code, I've created a file called add.php. Now it's on each product because I copied, there's 4 products and they all go to the same file. It's called add.php. So I'll show you that file now. This is the file. It's very small, nothing to it. It's got include at the top, which is the connection settings. So you would have seen in the previous video how to create that file. Then you've got price, getting the post from the form, give it in a variable price. Again, getting the post for the username, the post for the quantity, and the post for the product, and giving them variables, username, quantity, and product. Underneath that, you want to create an insert the data, which inserts the data in the MySQL database. So we'll do that as query equals insert into cart. Then you write product, comma, quantity, comma, price, comma, username, comma. Then you put the variables from there, in any order, but they have to match this order here. So these have to match that order to that order. So you've got product, I've done, quantity, price, and finally username. So then you query the database, and I close the database after I've queried it with this little command here, which closes the connection to the database. So after I've inserted it, I redirect again back to the logged in page. So we'll save that to website, and we'll click one of these and I'll add it to the cart. So I'll click book 1, add to cart. There you go, I've got your cart items equals 1, book 1, quantity 1, I've added it to the cart. So if I add bike 2, add it to the cart, there you go. I've got one of those in there as well. Bike 2, 1. So if I go back to the table cart, you'll see there's 2 records in there now. There's the book 1 and the bike 2, quantity 1, the prices, and the username that put it into the cart. So the original question was, how can separate users register? Well, if you use the login system script I created, each user has a separate sort of area that they're already logged in. But if that sounds correct, it might not be true. So it's actually using the same. It uses the same file, but it just displays different details because that's a different user. So Nick has 3 items in his cart. This is Nick. So now I click cart. There's only 3 items in there. They're all to username Nick. So if I log out and go back to the login system PHP file, and I'll log in there with my username, test user, and I'll log in now. I have 0 items in my car. I've accessed the same area as Nick did, the same file, logged in. I'm in the same area, but I've got no items in my cart. Whereas if we look back here, Nick's got 3. So because I'm a different user, Nick added book 1, bike 2, bike 2. So as I'm a different user, I'll add book 2, and I'll just add bike. So I've got 2 items in my cart as test user. So book 2, bike, and then we refresh this, and you can see the new records in the database there. So that's basically how you can add to cart, and I think that's everything you asked for in your comments, and it works as it should. One user sees his cart, the other user sees their cart, and that's how it works, Nicholas Lobo. So if anyone's watching this and they like the video, please subscribe and hit the bell notification to get more of my coding videos. Also hit like, because that helps my channel a lot. And that's the add to cart system. It's very simple. You can edit it, change it in any way or form, customize it. You could, once you've added the cart, you could add checkout button just here or just under here with the price. You can add another table row here which gets the price from the database. Then you can add the prices up to give a cost, which you could add a PayPal button to check out. So it can be customized in any way. It's very easy to implement into any other template or anything like that. That's the good thing about PHP, is that you can code things in many different ways to get the same result. But it takes practice and it takes time, and I hope these tutorials help you along your journey in learning how to code PHP. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.